Okay, it's Wednesday, May 27th, 2020, and it's workout of the day 37. Okay, so I got some great exercises on the list today. Got some brand new exercises. Okay, so for exercise number 1, it's going to be brand new. It's a squat to a half turn jump. Exercise number 2 is our torso rotation burpee. Okay, working the abs a little bit. Number 3 is going to work the abs a little bit more. We're going to the power crunch with the leg scissors. Exercise number 4 is a posterior plank glute bridge, great for the back of the legs here. And exercise number 5 is going to be a shoulder press using body weight only. Stay with me. Okay, so exercise number 1 is brand new. We're over 120 new exercises now. Okay, so this is called a squat to a half turn jump. Okay, so what we're gonna do on this one is we're gonna break into a squat. Okay, we're gonna do jump, straight up, jump to the side, jump back to the middle, jump to the side, jump back to the middle. And then we're doing a jump squat to start. Squat, mini jump, mini jump, mini jump, jump squat. So that's kind of the beginning of the exercise. Okay, so remember, if you can't jump, or if you can't jump very high, just jump a little bit. Okay, and if you can't jump at all, just think of this as kind of a squat. Go here, squat low, squat low, squat low, squat low as you can, and then squat your lowest on the last one, and that would count as 1 repetition. We're just gonna do 5. All right, so exercise number 2 is a torso rotation burpee. Okay, it's been weeks since we've done this one. Let's look at it again. It's one of my favorites. We were doing the torso rotation the other day. Now we're just gonna work it again. Okay, so we're gonna add a burpee to it. No jump, no push-up. Okay, so what we're doing on this one is we're gonna come down, drop into your burpee because we're gonna have to come back up. Okay, so we're dropping in, step over to torso rotation, step over, torso rotation, jump back, and stand. Okay, so one time in slow motion. Remember, if you can't do the jump back part, if this is too much, remember just to modify the motion. Okay, so just go a little bit slower on your burpee part. Okay, come down and kind of do it like a step back. Watch this. Okay, come down, step back, step over, same thing, step over, and then you would step in and come back. And remember, if that's still too much for you, if it's still too much pressure on the military plank position, you can modify it to do it on your knees. Okay, so watch this. We're coming back, come down, just come over the top of your ankle, rotate, stay on your knees, come over the top of your ankle, and rotate, and then you would just step in, and stand. So you can make it as easy or as difficult as you want. All right, exercise number 3, one of my favorites. It's a power crunch with a leg scissors. Okay, this is great for the upper and the lower abs working together. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna be on the ground here, and we're gonna come up. The power crunch position is basically anything where we're crunching as high as we can with this spinal flexion position, but the upper abs are primarily doing most of the work. Okay, so we're coming up into this power crunch. Now what we're gonna do is stay here. We're not gonna be up and down. We're gonna hold this crunch isometrically while we do the leg scissors. Okay, so you'll see what I mean. Crunching, if you have to hold your head up to support the muscles of your neck, if it's uncomfortable, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, just cross your arms over your chest. Okay, keep your feet high enough to see them. And we're gonna leg scissors, so we're gonna drop one heel to the floor, keep the other one there, and then you'd replace it. That would be 1, okay? So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, and we're straightening one leg, bending the other. See what I mean? Just like that. And we're holding this maximum crunch, so I'm actually dropping a little bit too. I want to stay as high as I can, so keep your nose elevated as high as you can while you're doing the ab scissors. All right, so exercise number 4 today is a posterior plank glute bridge. Okay, it's a big word. We're working the glutes. Okay, we're working the back of the legs here. So this is what it looks like. Posterior plank is the opposite. So this time we're coming up into this position. Hands are back. Okay, you can do whatever is comfortable for you. If you want to point them this way, I tend to point them this way. Okay, and then we're going to come up, and I want to have my toes up in the air, so my heels are down and my legs are close together. Okay, so you don't want a lot of space, or else your glutes can't really work together. That's the idea on this one, because we're going to use 2 legs at one time, and I'll show you how to make it a little bit harder. Okay, so we're going to keep the legs fairly close, and we're going to come up. Now your feet are still going to come flat on the mat, but you still want to try to keep this pronounced position, because as you come up, you see your feet will still come flat, even though I didn't go like that. Okay, that's going to help you to work your glutes. So it's going to turn the calf muscles off, which is Helpful if you get cramps. Okay, so my arms are straight back here. I'm gonna keep them straight the whole time. Here's what I'm doing. Toes are up. I'm lifting, and I'm gonna look backwards. Okay, so I'm gonna get into extreme, kind of like a nice spinal extension here. It actually feels really good too, but primarily we're working the glute muscles here. So this is the exercise. Lift, and I'm gonna hold. Try to hold at the very top for about maybe 2 seconds, and we're gonna try 10 times. So it's like a touch and go. When we touch the ground, we go back up. Okay, so we're gonna touch. We're hold at the top, hold, breathe. Breathe in, touch. Breathe in, touch. Make sure to squeeze at the top, hold for 2 seconds, and breathe out. All right, and exercise 5 to close things out is our shoulder press, body weight shoulder press. Okay, this is a great exercise, especially if you can do it, and I'll show you how to modify it if you can't do it from the military plank or starting position, okay? So this is gonna start almost like a spider push-up, but your arms are gonna be closer together. So this is what I mean. Okay, so this is kind of like the starting position, okay? So some people call these dive bombers, okay? That's the way they call them in the military, but it's basically you're bringing the top of your head directly in between your hands, and that's going to work your shoulders if you're up in this position where your bottom is pronounced up. If I drop into a flat position and go to push, my chest is doing the primary force, okay? If I come up into this arch position and I walk up on my toes and I walk my hands closer to my feet, and I look I kind of look right in between my ankles here, okay? That's working. As you can see, as I come down, the shoulders are doing much more of the work, okay? So this would be the exercise. We'd be here, I'm looking between my ankles. My top of my head's coming down. 2, 3. Now, to make it harder, and I'll show you how to make it easier, to make it harder, just take one of your legs off the mat. Then suddenly your shoulders have to lift all of the weight of that leg, and that's a lot heavier than you might think, okay? Might add 50 pounds to the workout. Okay, so we're here, come up, now lift this leg up above, as high above your spine as you can, and that's gonna get the weight to pretty much get absorbed by your shoulders, okay? So that's the idea. I know it looks kind of funny, but it's a body weight exercise. So we're here, oh, it's so much harder. Just like so, and then to make it easier, remember our modified push-up where we're just kind of in this position and we're looking down and pushing. It's almost the same position, okay? What you can do is just bring your hands a little closer, bring your body a little higher, and then just focus on coming straight down. The further your legs are out, and you're just trying to bring the very top of your head to the mat, that's a good modification for that exercise. Okay, workout of the day 37. This is round number 1. Now we're starting with a brand new exercise. We're going with a squat to a half turn jump. Okay, so now remember this includes about 4 jumps in every repetition, okay? So here we're gonna do on this, we're gonna go for a deep squat, and then we're gonna do a mini jump, mini jump, mini jump, mini jump. So it's actually 5 jumps. It's 1 big jump with 4 smaller jumps, and then we go do exercise 2 or rep 2. Now we're doing 5 repetitions. So it looks like, here we go, deep squat, 4 mini jumps, and then another deep squat. Okay, we're here. Jump, mini jump, mini jump, mini jump, mini jump. 2, okay, mini jump, mini jump, mini jump, mini jump. 3, these get hard. That's why we're only doing 5. 4 mini jumps. Last one, go as low as you can. Last off, remember to finish the rep with your mini jumps. Let's finish with 1 more jump. Okay, fantastic. Okay, awesome job on that one. My legs are burning up a little bit. Now we got number 2 is our torso rotation burpee. Okay, so this one we're dropping in. And remember, we're getting back up. We've been doing a couple of burpees where we're keeping our hands on the ground. This one we're getting back up. Okay. Torso rotation, let's drop in. Pop. Let's go 5 times each way. Pop back up. No need to jump. We already did our jumps. This is number 2. Remember to stop on your rotation. Try to come to a stop. That's how you know you're stable. If you're all over the place, that's not really stable. So just do your best to try to isolate and stop. Take your time. Isolate and stop. No need to rush. Your body's working the whole time. The second I'm here, my body's working hard whether I'm working fast or slow. So I'm working more muscle for longer if I'm working slow. Okay? And you might be able to last a little bit longer because we got a couple rounds to go. Okay, let's finish strong. I think this is 5, but let's do one more just to make sure. Come back and try to isolate and come back. Okay, great. Number 3 is our power crunch with our leg scissors. Okay, so this one we're power crunching. We're going to hold that position isometrically, and then we're going to do the scissors on top of it. Okay, so remember to keep your hands behind your head if you need to support your neck. That's fine. I'm going to put my hands here. Crunch as high as you can, so you can't go any higher. Leg scissor. So this is our starting position. And 1, remember, stay high here. Don't let this drop. Okay, up, crunch. 2, it's a lot harder than it looks. Keep the nose high as you can. 3, 4, 5, 6. Remember to breathe. 7, 8, 9. One more time. And 10. Okay, great job. We're already in the right position for the posterior plank with the glute bridge. Okay, so we're here. Remember, pronounce the toes back so your heels are on the ground starting. Your heels are the one pushing. Your feet or your toes should be elevated. They're still going to end up touching the ground though, okay? We're here. Knees are together if you can, okay? Feet should be together. Okay, that's our position. You don't want to be spread wide apart. Your glutes can't really work together that way. Okay. Remember, if you want to make it harder, try one leg. Okay, that's all you need to do to make it harder. If you want to make it a lot harder, just go one leg. I forgot to mention that in the intro. So I'm going to go with 2 legs just so I can last 3 rounds. Here we go. Remember to squeeze, put your head back, get a stretch, breathe out, squeeze your glutes together. Okay, we're going to go 10 times. 2, count with me. Minimize the rest on the ground. Remember, there's no rest until it's over. 4, 5, 6, 7, we're almost there. 8, 9, last one, and 10. Okay, we're gonna flip over. Let's go. Exercise number 5 is the shoulder press. Okay, so on this one, pick whatever position you need to do. I'm gonna get on my feet here, and I'm gonna try to bring my hand, wherever your hands are, bring your head in between your hands, wherever your hands are, okay? That's where we're gonna go. I'm gonna come up as high as I feel like I can go and still get good 10 repetitions right here. And I'm gonna look right in between my ankles. Here we go, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're burning. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Woo! Look what happened to me in 1 round. We still got 2 to go. Okay, I promise, no rest. Here we go, round 2. It's our squat to a half turn. Okay, here we're gonna go. Deep squat and then 4 half mini turns, and then another deep squat. We're gonna go 5 times. Okay, go low and blast off. Mini jump, no speed records. Remember, land with bent knees. This is 3. It's only 3 when I finish the last mini jump out. And 4. Last one. Okay, finish strong. Good job. Okay, we got the torso rotation burpee. We're dropping in, we're spinning, and we're spinning 5 times each way. Catch your breath if you need to. I'm moving my mat a little bit too. Okay. Here we go. Torso rotation burpee. Pop. One. Rotation. Be stable. 2. Remember, if you haven't got outside today, try to get outside, get some sunshine, get some fresh air into your lungs today. It's a beautiful day. Okay, we got 1 more to go. And step up, finish strong, and 5. Okay, great job. Power crunch with the scissors, like scissors. Okay, here we go. Round 2. This is probably the toughest exercise of the group because it takes the most effort from your abs. They're 100% on now. I'm gonna try to hold it there, okay? Maybe even using your arms. The only problem with using your arms is sometimes you kind of support the whole thing and your abs aren't doing the work. That's why I kind of discourage it if you don't need to do that, okay? But I want to make you comfortable too, but try to get your abs to do the work. And starting position, okay. 1, no rush on these. Make your abs work for a long time. 2, stay stable, nose should be high. 3, oh yeah, it feels good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay high. I gotta keep your even. I gotta remind myself here too. Last one, and 10. Okay, great job. Posterior plank. We're in the right position. Okay, posterior plank with the glute bridge. Keep the feet together. 1, 2. Look back. Get that full stretch there. 3. You can kind of catch your breath here. Make sure to squeeze your glutes on purpose, though. Okay, like you're squeezing a penny. You get to keep it. 5, 6, 7. Almost there. 8. Remember, get your belly button as high as you can, okay? Even if it doesn't feel like you can go any higher, that's the idea. One more time. And 10. And then we got our shoulder press, okay? So let's flip over. I'm gonna get into position quick. Let's get this over with. This is hard work. Okay, I'm gonna get my butt as high as I can. That's gonna put more work on my shoulders. Look this way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. That's 2 rounds down. We got 1 to go. Okay, it's round 3. Here we go. Deep squat to a half turn, and we're gonna go each way. Okay, so we're gonna go 5 times. Let's go deep squat. Mini jump. Mini jump. Mini jump. Mini jump, and then back. Deep squat. 2. 3. This is 4. High as you can. Last one. Jump. 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 And jump. Okay, great job. We got the torso rotation burpee coming up. Okay, so we're gonna drop in. Let's make these quick 5 times. Drop. And stop. 1. And back up. Nice rotation. We're kind of building on some of the moves we did last time. Just making them a little more complicated. 2. 3. 2 more times. We're strong here. 1 more for good measure here. It's the last round. 1 more. And then we got our power crunch. And we're up. Okay, great job. Number 3, exercise 3 for round 3. Power crunches with the alternating leg scissors. This is a tough cookie. Okay, so we're here. We're lifting with the abs. That's why I discourage here, but try to get those abs engaged. I bring my arms over here. 1 leg straight, the other leg's bent. Okay, we're gonna go up. Keep your nose up the whole time. Don't let this happen. That just takes all the pressure off your abs, okay? Keep your abs up, and then you're gonna engage both sides. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay strong, stay high. 7, 8, 9. 1 more time. And 1 more. 10. Good job. Okay, we're in position for those posterior plank glute bridges. Let's stay right here. Let's keep going. And then we got one more exercise to go and we're gonna be done. Okay, workout of the day 37 is almost done. Let's keep going. Okay, so we're here. Toes are up, feet are in, lifting as high as you can. Remember, you're trying to paint your belly button to the sky. Lift, back, 1, minimize rest. 2, squeeze hard for 2 seconds. 3. Let's get through this. 4, come on. 5, come on, keep going. 6, 7, piece of cake, keep going. 8, 9, one more time, and squeeze. 10, come down. Let's finish with the shoulder press. One last round to go. We've come so far. Let's finish strong. Let's go. Shoulder press, come up high. Remember, the higher you are, the more your shoulders got to do. Get yourself in a nice position where you can get a lot of pressure on your shoulders. Stay safe though. Keep your hands wide, don't get them too close. Keep your vision this way though, don't look down that way. It's gonna be hard on your neck, okay? Look through, right between the ankles. Here we go, 10 times and we're gonna be done. 1, count with me, 2, 3, pump them out. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's do 1 for good measure, and then 1 for me. Great job. Workout of the day 37 is done, everybody. Stay with me for the trainer tip of the day. Great job on the workout of the day, everybody. Okay, so for the trainer tip of the day, I'm going to talk about something I get asked almost more than anything, okay? Think about being in great health or having great muscle definition, okay? Now, a lot of people I meet, deep down, there's 2 things, okay? Now, everybody I know wants to be in good health. Everyone I know wants to live longer, feel better, be healthier. Now, you notice that being in great health, being in good health, doesn't necessarily equate to your body looking perfect or the way your body you might envision your body looking. Now, I get a lot more questions from people who want to look great in the mirror. They don't mention being in great health. Now, here's the good point, is there's nothing bad about that, okay? Wanting to look good usually almost exactly equates to being in good shape, and that's the way humans are built, okay? So if you get yourself in good shape, there's really only one way you can do that. You have to get healthy, okay? So the desire to look really good in the mirror actually ends up turning into a need to get in great shape. You can't look good in the mirror without being in good shape. So the 2 actually go hand in hand. So kind of think about it that way. And remember, the more defined you want your body to look, the more you need to get more into weight training and strength exercises. I've preached this my entire life till I'm almost blue in the face. For more than 20 years, I've been telling people, in terms of exercise, if you're just doing general exercise, like what you're doing today, this is great total body health exercise. This is not toning up specific body parts like the biceps or the quads or all that kind of stuff. We're working everything to a certain degree. So the exercise, it's fantastic. It's great for your health, it's great for your lungs, it's great for your cardio capacity, and we're hitting a whole bunch of muscle groups all at once. What it's not great for would be somebody who's looking to get really toned up in a whole bunch of specific areas. Like, okay, an extreme example would be a bodybuilder, right? Where they're totally toned everywhere. They got muscles coming out of everywhere. They've had to pay specific attention to every one of those muscles and build them over years and years and years and years, okay? Same thing goes for you. If you're looking to get your body into a certain tone shape that you really, really want to see in the mirror, okay? Going in great shape goes hand in hand with that. But remember, the way you train, the style of training needs to be geared for toning up specific muscle groups, okay? So you can be in great health without being super toned up, okay? But if you want to tone up, you're gonna have to get into strength training for all those specific muscle groups. That's the trainer tip of the day.